Assalamu alaikum. Hope you all are fine and enjoying your life to the fullest. Students, today the topic that we are going to discuss is about ecosystem. Here, the first question that should come in your mind is what is ecosystem? Students, concentrate on the word ecosystem. It comprises of two words. One is eco and second one is system. Eco means environment. What does eco means? Eco means environment. It's mean that in ecosystem we are talking about the environment. Now tell me what are the things present in our environment or what are the things present in our surrounding? Please write your answer in the comment section. Yes, very well done. What are the things present in our surrounding? Like plants, animals, soil, stones, water, air, all these things are present in our surrounding. All these things are present in our environment. And all the living and non-living things depend on each other, which we call as ecosystem. What is ecosystem? All the living things and non-living things that functions together in any one place makes up an ecosystem. Students, ecosystem can be as huge as our earth. How? Now, take the example of our earth and tell me what are the things present on earth. Yes, write it in your comment section that what are the things present on earth. Yes, very good. If we look at the earth, we see that there are plants, there are different types of animals, there are different types of non-living things like there are soil, there is air, there is water, there is sunlight, there is climate. These all things are present on our earth. And all the living things depend on these non-living things, these non-living components. So our earth is itself is an ecosystem. Here a question might come in your mind that how living things depend on non-living things. Do you know, students? If yes, please write your answer. Okay, take the example of a plant. We know that plant is a living thing and for its growth, what it needs soil, it needs air and water. Getting soil, air, and water. All these things are non-living things, but these are needed by a plant for its growth. And when the plant grows, it becomes a food for different animals. It is a home for different animals. Getting? See how the living and non-living things depend on each other. So, when the living and non-living things function together in an area, we call it ecosystem. Getting? There are different types of ecosystem on the earth. We can divide them mainly in two categories. One is terrestrial ecosystem and second one is aquatic ecosystem. Terrestrial ecosystem can be of different types. Few majors are desert, grassland and forest. While ecosystem can be divided into ocean water and freshwater ecosystem. Now let's discuss all these one by one. Let's talk about the desert ecosystem. We know that different types of plants and animals live in this ecosystem. Now what are these? Let's see. Students, we know that desert soil is mostly sandy and it is very hot during the daytime. But as the sun sets, it cools off quickly. Very few plants and animals survive here. Why? Because of the shortage of water. What type of plants and animals live there? There are different camels, lizards, snakes, foxes, vultures. All these animals live there. Different types of plants are also present there, like cactus, wildflowers, trees, shrubs, and different types of grasses. All these are present in desert ecosystem. But the question arises how they are able to survive in deserts. Basically, students, they have adapted themselves for their survival in that ecosystem. For example, if we talk about the cactus, cactus have a wide stem. What it do with it? It stores the water in it. Getting? It has wide stems for the storage of water. Its leaves turns into spines. Why they have spines? For its protection. Getting? And if we talk about the camel, camel have also adapted itself for the survival in desert ecosystem. For example, we know that camel have hump. And what it do with it? It store food and water in the form of fats in that hump. Camel has wide feet. Because of these wide feet, camel can easily walk in desert. Get it? The second ecosystem that we are going to discuss is grassland ecosystem. Grassland is a wide open land covered with grass. Different types of plants and animals present there. Animals like giraffes, elephants, rhinoceros, ostrich, zebra, these are present in grassland ecosystem. While it has mostly grasses, that may be long grasses or short grasses, different shrubs, sunflowers, wildflowers, all these are present in grassland ecosystem. Forest. A forest is a complex woodland area. It has different types of trees and different types of plants. Do you know what are the animals present in forest? Yes, quickly write it down in the comment section. Yes, very good. Lion, tiger, rabbit, foxes, raccoons, squirrel, deer, bear, all these animals and many other animals are present in forest ecosystem. And different types of plants are also found in forest ecosystem. That's why we call it woodland area. Why we call it woodland area? Because it has a variety of trees present in a forest. That's why we called it complex woodland area. So till now we have discussed about terrestrial ecosystem, we have discussed about desert, we have discussed about grassland and forest. Now let's talk about the aquatic ecosystem. We all know that almost three-quarters of the earth is covered by water. That makes up almost 75% of the earth is water. Out of this, 97% of the water is in the form of oceans. We can say that it is salty water. 97% is salty water and remaining is fresh water. Getting? In ocean water, large amount of minerals are present, or we can say that these are the large water bodies with salt in them. Different types of plants and animals live there. Which animals live there? Like fishes, mollusks, dolphins, seals, whales, and many others. And plants like seaweeds, marine algae, and sea grasses are present in ocean ecosystem. Let's talk about the freshwater ecosystem. It includes ponds, lakes, and rivers. It has less amount of minerals, or we can say it has almost no salt. That's why we call it freshwater. Different animals are present there, like fishes, obviously, snail, worms, turtles, frogs, birds, mollusks, alligators. All these are present in freshwater ecosystem. It also has plants like algae, cattails, water lilies. All these are present in freshwater ecosystem. Students, do you know that out of 3%, almost 2% is stored in the form of ice caps and glaciers, and remaining 1% is usable only. That's why do not waste the water. Try to save water as much as you can. Getting students, because water is a great blessing of Allah and we have to take care of it. We have to take care of it for its use in upcoming time. If we will waste it, we won't be having water for our use in future. So please do not waste the water. Try to save it as much as you can. Hope there I hope there isn't any confusion. It was so easy, but still, if you have any confusion, please write your question in the comment section. I will definitely answer you. See you in the next video. Till then, take very good care of yourself and please subscribe to the channel. Allah Hafiz.